Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, the FCW is a subsidiary of the WWE organization. However, tonight, at the conclusion of this event, the FCW will officially be closed down. In its place, we are going to reintroduce the NXT brand of wrestling.
With all due respect, I think that closing down the FCW may be a mistake. However, if tonight is truly the last program, then I have some unfinished business to tend to. Dean Ambrose, tonight, you and I will be the main event. There will be a winner.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to what we now know is going to be the final edition of the Fcw Wrestling. Our opening contest tonight on our final event is going to be a triple threat match. Alex Riley is going to be Chris Hero, and their opponent, Big E Langston. As these two men get it on in the middle of the ring, I've been handed some information regarding the closure of the FCW as well as the new NXT that Mr. McMahon spoke of earlier. Apparently, the stars here from FCW will comprise the majority roster of the NXT, which will feature the new upcoming talent in professional wrestling. Tomorrow's superstars today, much the same as the FCW, but perhaps on a broader stage. Now it's Big E Langston has got Riley up in the air. Power Man slams Riley to the ground. And now here comes the move. He has put many stars away with that maneuver. Big E Langston, could he win this thing? And now Chris Hero is in the driver's seat, but not for long. And now this crowd is solidly behind Alex Riley, who just got ready. Now he's setting up Big E Langston. And wait a minute, Alex Riley, he drives him headfirst into the mat. And now Hero. And now here comes a double team on Alex Riley. Chris Hero from behind on Alex Riley. He is once again, a big slam. Could that be enough? Riley hooks the leg. Referee is down for the count. Big E Langston makes the save. And now the favorite, Alex Riley. He hooks the leg of Big E Langston. This could be all she wrote right here. Chris Hero makes the save at the last possible second. And now a devastating short arm clothesline into the corner by Big E Langston. And now Alex Riley's got him up on his back. What's he going to do with it right here? Big E Langston face first into the mat. And now it's Hero from behind. He's got Alex Riley. Slams him into the mat. And now he goes for the cover on Big E Langston. There is no one there to make the save, and this one is over. That is a very big victory for Chris Hero heading into the NXT. You have to wonder if that victory will carry over for him.
There's no easy way for me to tell you what I have to say. The fact of the matter is, I've had psychiatric evaluations done on your brother. And the man that we used to know as Husky Harris no longer exists. According to the doctors, his loss to you at the Battle of the Belts was too much for his psyche to handle. And the only way for it to handle was to splinter into this alternate personality that we've now come to see as Bray Wyatt. The doctors have simply said that Husky Harris no longer exists. Now, while there's always a chance he could return, you better start getting to grips with the term that he may never return the way you used to know him. The way any of us used to know him.
Commissioner Regal talking about Husky Harris. And once again, as to follow up on what he just stated, that there was a recent psychiatric evaluation evaluation done on Husky Harris as a result of some of the bizarre behavior that he has been displaying here in recent weeks. The doctors basically said, I'm no psychiatrist, but what basically the doctor said was that the loss to his brother and the loss of the championship to his brother was just too much for him to handle. And rather than deal with the reality, his mind split and created this alter ego that we have now come to know as Bray Wyatt. And speaking of a couple of guys who have split from reality, right here, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting a look at the Ascension. We understand that they have come by some new names. We knew them as Kenneth Cameron and Conor O'Brien, but they now have adopted some new names, I understand. Right there, we are now looking at the man who calls himself Drusus, and his partner right there up in the front is known simply as Renu. There are meanings behind these names, we understand. Drusus actually means sturdy and strong, which would definitely be fitting of this man that we are looking at right here. And as for Renu, well, quite simply, that means born from the dust. These two men, they've come on and taken the wrestling world by storm, becoming the FCW Tag Team Champions. They'll be short-lived champions, as tonight is the final event for FCW. We don't know what's going to happen with their titles or the belts, but for the meantime, this is the title defense for them against two up-and-coming talents in their own rights, in Richie Steamboat and Seth Rollins. Steamboat into the ropes, and Drusus just pulls the top rope down. And now from behind, Drusus has got Richie Steamboat on his back and slams him hard into the mat. Goes for a quick cover, hooks the leg. He gets one, he gets two, and Seth Rollins just in time to make the save. Oh, and Richie Steamboat is face planted into the ring mat. Drusus once again hooks the leg. Seth Rollins going to have to come to the aid of his tag team partner, or this match would have been over. And now, once again, the numbers game has the Ascension going 2-on-1 against Richie. Oh, face first. They drive his head into the mat with that double skullbuster, and once again hooking the leg, and once again Seth Rollins having to come in and make the save. This match would have been over. And Drusus nails Richie Steamboat once again, hooks the leg. This time Seth Rollins unable to make it in to make the save, and it's all over. The Ascension still the tag team champions of the FCW. It'll be very interesting to see what the future holds for the Ascension. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a return match, or sort of a return match. It's Bo Rotundo defending the Florida Championship against, wait a minute, Bray Wyatt. Husky Harris, call him what you will, he just attacked his own brother from behind. We've heard the story about how Bray Wyatt has split personality from Husky Harris, and right now he is just doing unbelievable things to his very own brother. Bray Wyatt with a headbutt. This match has not even yet begun. The referee has not had an opportunity to ring the bell yet. And now Bray Wyatt just slamming Bo Rotundo onto the cement floor. Once again, the referee unable to get this match started. Bo Rotundo now returns the favor. He sends Bray Wyatt crashing into the steel ring steps. And now it's Bray Wyatt once again with the upper hand. What's he going to do with those steel ring steps? This match has not begun. The referee is not even... He's calling for the bell. How do you end a match you never began? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. This feud has been building for months. Dean Ambrose has made it clear that he looked up to William Regal almost as a father figure. He did not feel he was getting the respect he was looking for. William Regal has tried on several occasions to teach the young man his manners and his way in this industry. These two men have finally reached a point where something's got to give. Tonight, there are no rules. Somebody must win tonight's main event, the final event for the FCW. And these two men lock up in the middle of the ring. They are both technicians. They can go move for move, hold for hold. But keep in mind, there are no rules in this matchup. William Regal, self-professed one of the absolute leading villains of all time here in professional wrestling. There is no level he won't stoop to, and in many ways, Dean Ambrose can match that. And now Dean Ambrose takes William Regal and throws him into the first row. We heard William Regal just a couple of weeks ago come out on this very program and state that there was something about this young man that he couldn't put his finger on, but he felt that a match with him could be the final match of his career. Could that be what we're looking at right here tonight? One thing that we have seen from Dean Ambrose through the different interviews we've conducted with him over the months is that he is definitely a tortured soul. He's dealing with his own demons, and perhaps the only place that he can really truly deal with them, the only place that he can be in control is in the ring. There has been some conjecture that for Dean Ambrose, he almost takes his demons and puts them into his opponent. He personifies everything that he has trouble dealing with in life. The emotions, the feelings, the memories that he doesn't want to deal with, and he projects them into his opponent. And that's perhaps why he is just so violent. And now we talked about violence, and here comes Dean Ambrose. He is going to set the table on fire. Dean Ambrose, we've got a flaming table ringside. It's William Regal with a kendo stick to the ribs. And that could be all she wrote, is Regal with a butterfly into a powerbomb. And now Dean Ambrose getting some retribution as he uses that kendo stick now on the commissioner of the FCW. Watch out, he goes through the flaming table. I'm not sure how William Regal keeps getting up from this. He throws in a garbage can, and he is put through that garbage can. This could be the beginning of the end right here. And now it's Dean Ambrose. Oh, wait a minute. He says he's going to put him out of his misery. Dean Ambrose loading up the knee, and there's a knee trembler. And he follows it up. He's going to get him with the Regal lock. And William Regal has no choice but to tap out. Dean Ambrose didn't just beat William Regal. He beat him with his very own finishers. Dean Ambrose clearly is a tortured soul. Ladies and gentlemen, this was our final match here in the FCW. We want to thank you so much for being a part of Florida Championship Wrestling. Well, look at that. Perhaps Dean Ambrose finally got that long-sought respect from the man he looked to as a father. Once again, thank you and good night.